Sorry, I was still getting some feedback, so let me mute everybody out again real quick. Okay, there we go. I must have hit the wrong button when we started. Thank you, everyone, for joining on, and happy Saturday evening. My name is Tiffany Passick, and I'm an Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global, and you're on the line tonight to kind of learn a little bit more about us this evening, and we appreciate the time that you're giving us to hear more as someone invited you on tonight because they're super excited about our company, our products, or our business, and so we will do our best job tonight to kind of cover all of those areas as quick as possible, to kind of get you up to speed with exactly who we are, what we do, what we're all about, and obviously how this could be a fit for you in some way, shape, or form. And I will just share real quickly, I started 6.5 years ago in It Works Global. It's been the best decision that I've ever made. At the time when I found this company, I literally wasn't looking for something. So if you were invited on and maybe just being polite to kind of just listen for a friend or because they just sounded so passionate about it, I found it completely on a fluke. However, I needed this business, and I didn't really know how bad I needed it when I found it. We suffered from a really bad economy years ago, and I don't even like to go back to those days, how bad it was. But everything around us came crashing down. My husband and I have been married for 25 years this year, and we just had a brand new son, and I was really just enjoying being a stay-at-home mom. But things got so tough, financially when the economy changed. And prior to having my son, I worked full time and had a great income, and we had a really great lifestyle. But it seemed like all of that was literally swept away in less than 2 years. And so it brought me back to having to do something. And when I saw our flagship product, which we call the crazy wrap thing, and that's how most people know us by, but a lot of times they don't even realize we have so many more products other than this wrap. The wrap just happens to be the first product that we came out with as a company 16 years ago. Actually, next month is our anniversary as a company as a whole. They started with this unique product. It's a first-to-market product, and it literally was a product that intrigued me because at the time, to get in my pre-pregnancy clothes, I was wearing shapewear, like a girdle. And it was uncomfortable and awkward and really wasn't pleasant. And so I thought, my goodness, if this crazy wrap thing could really help me, get back to that pre-pregnancy It Works products, I was all ears. And so maybe you're like me and you just kind of were like, I'm on a, health and getting fit, track again. And when I saw that the products were health-related, really focused it on multi-million and billion-dollar industries, I knew the products wouldn't go away. And when I tried that wrap, I said, man, if this thing really works, we're onto something. And guess what? I put this wrap on. It's literally like a site-specific applicator. In the beginning, I called it a fat patch. I was like, oh, it's kind of like this thing you put on and, it, will help you get stuff you don't want. It was really how I saw it. And so literally that's what happened with me, and I love the results I got in 45 minutes just wearing that wrap for 45 minutes. And literally when I took that wrap off and the results that I got were so incredible, I was floored. So I was hooked from there. I said, I've got to tell everybody I know about this product, and that's what I started doing. And then just knowing that we had other products to hone in on too in health and wellness, I was like, this is the best thing ever. And so I started sharing this product with friends and family and got very excited about that because they all were very responsive to what we had and how it really worked. And I just said, man, oh man, I just have to tell the world, and that's kind of what we started doing. And so we have other products in our health and wellness line. We have a lifestyle line, just supplements and things like that to help you live a better lifestyle. We have an all-natural skincare line, which is really out of this world. I haven't used a skincare line as awesome as ours is ever. And I don't just say that because I work with a company. I say that because I've tried so many products out there, like most women. Open up our cabinets, and you'll see really lots of half bottles of stuff that we're like, not really working for me. And literally, we hear it at work when we get to the bottom of our bottle. We're the type of girls that kind of cut off the end and squeeze every last ounce of it out that we can. Kind of like in the old days when I was so broke, I'd squeeze the bottom of the toothbrush, the toothpaste to get every last drop out. That's how good our products are. And so, we have healthy lifestyle things like shakes, nutrition bars. We've even dabbled into essential oils. So really, we have something for everybody, whether you're male or female, young or more mature in age. Our product lines literally are to help people live longer, live healthier, and look better doing it, and feel better. And that's the majority of our society. Now, granted, there are some people out there that really are like, don't really care about living healthy, don't really care what I look like. And so guess what? They're not our ideal customers or target market. But you know what? That leaves the vast majority of population because people out there do want to look better, they do want to feel better, and they do want to live longer and healthier. And so how we market these products is word of mouth. We do a lot with just telling people. Social media has changed the game a lot for us because we can reach, dozens and hundreds of people in one click. Back when I started, it was still telephoning people, and calling them. So however you feel comfortable, this virtually travels word of mouth. And people sharing it, referrals. So joining this business, you're not going to have to spend thousands of dollars, which we'll talk about in a second. And when I found out how simple it was to actually get into business doing this and sharing this, I said, you've got to be kidding me. And why I said that was because when I saw the products, I literally said, how many people I know would want this, that would want that would want to try that product, even outside of the wrap. And so let me tell you how people get our products, because that's really important. And that's really the backbone of the success of so much of our company. With just a side note, when I started just over 6 years ago, we were doing almost $20 million annually. And this last year, we approached $1 billion in annual revenue. Now, we didn't surpass it yet annually, but this is going to be the year. And that's really exciting because what that means for you and me is stability and still huge opportunity for growth. And I wanted to be with a company that was solid, that was secure, that wasn't going to be a flash in the pan, that wasn't going to be here today, gone tomorrow. And so our almost 16-year track record proves that, and being debt-free and being listed in Inc. 500 fastest-growing companies for the last several years in a row. So our credibility is solid, the foundation is there. And the customer program is so important because we want customers for life. Just like I use the same toothpaste brand pretty much because I found a toothpaste I like, I keep using it. Shampoo, conditioner, you name it. There's things that we just make habits of ordering and buying because we like those products. That's exactly what we get to do with our product line. You can become a loyal customer, which is a wholesale customer. You can either pay a $50 membership fee up front and get anything you want at wholesale, just like, Costco or Sam's Club. But if you want to be like me and kind of get even the better deal, if you want to get wholesale prices with our company, you can commit to just purchasing at least one product minimally. It doesn't have to be a certain dollar amount. Just one product minimally for 3 months in a row. You're given the wholesale price immediately without paying the $50. And that's the route that most people decide to go because, truthfully, when you really look at all of our products, there's something for everybody in the family, or there's at least a handful of products that you're going to want to try yourself and use. And so you're saving 40% right off the bat. You're a wholesale customer. You get incredible benefits that they offer you from, free products and things like that. And that's really nice. You're a valued customer with us. What I was really attracted to outside of the products when they said, like I had mentioned, I knew people that would want these products. And they said, listen, Tiffany, you can become a distributor for just $99. Back when I started, it was actually $199, which I knew was still a great deal. However, a couple $100 to me back then, you could have said it was $2,000. And I would have thought a business like this would cost a couple $1,000s to start because of the potential that it shows. But really, it's on a shoestring budget you can start this business. So $99 gets you entered into the company. It comes with a business builder kit. It comes with 4 of the body wraps. So you can try them yourself. You can start sharing them with friends. And what I needed when I started was that instant money. And when they said you can sample these wraps to your friends, they're $25 a piece for them to try them, which is what I did when I first tried the product. I paid Tammy Dempsey $25 to put the wrap on myself. My husband tried the wrap on his abdomen and his chin, and my mom wrapped her arms. So 3 of us tried that product, and I remember she walked out the door with $75 cash. And I thought, well, that was really cool. I don't know about you guys, but I get excited when I find like $5 folded up in my jeans from the movies or something. I was thinking, I love right now money. And so Wrap Cash is one of the ways that as distributors we get to start sharing this product but receive some benefits. So you share those first 4 wraps, guess what? That $99 purchase is back in your pocket, and then we start helping gather customers for you. So step 1 of joining our company is to join the party. And you do just that. It's $99 for your first 30 days. You get a free website, which people can shop off your site. So if you know people that are further away and they just want to order offline from you, they can do that. I had a girl message me today. She's like, "What's your website again?" She was a customer a long time ago, but she's ready to come back and start buying. And she said, "Just text me your website. I'm ready to get some more stuff." So I like that. So you build a customer base, and that's step 2. Gather your loyal customers. Now, right now, we have some awesome bonuses, and someone you're working with can share with you really the maximum potential of these amazing bonuses in our company. But to be fully eligible for any bonuses that the company's going to give to us for our hard work as incentives is to gather 4 customers. Now, we love that because we love our customers, but also you're going to get paid month after month after month off all these customers that purchase month after month after month. That is what we call residual income. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard that before. If you've been in insurance or something like that, you probably have heard of residual income. But a lot of people have repeat income in a business, which means if you're a hairdresser or you're a massage therapist or you have any type of business with clientele, or you go to a restaurant, your food's went often. That's called repeat business. So we like the product or service and we keep going back. However, if that person is not doing the service or the work, that's not really going to get you paid. So say you are a hairdresser or massage therapist and you, God forbid, have an injury to your arm and you can't work for 6 or 8 weeks. Well, guess what? You're out of income for 6 or 8 weeks. But residual income means that you would get paid month after month after month for clients or customers like we have purchasing those products. That income would be deposited into your bank account instead. And that's really what we call beach money. Do any of you like the beach? I heard California people on the line. I heard Florida people on the line, and I'm pretty positive they live in those areas because they love the beach. So that's called beach money. That's called residual income. That's one of the ways that we get paid. So we want to help you gather as many customers as possible. We also want to help you get to step 3, which is gathering maybe some distributors. So you maybe have already started thinking like, gosh, I have a friend who would love this product, or they would love this concept, or maybe they are a hairdresser and they want to share these products with clients, or maybe they are a massage therapist and they want to share it with health-minded people, or maybe they're just a stay-at-home mom like I was, just struggling and just needed to make money but didn't really know what to do, but knew I could talk to people about great stuff. So you might be thinking in your own mind, or maybe you have a friend that lost a job, or maybe they don't like their job, but they love health and wellness, or they love helping people. And here's one thing I hear a lot of the time. They say, Tiffany, I'm just not a salesperson. That's probably the most frequent thing that I hear from people about why they're scared to do this business. I'm just not a salesperson. And I say, here's the deal. Most of the people you see who are top level in our company weren't salespeople. Get a copy of our new magazine, read through it. All the top people really don't come from sales. So sales is just this myth. It's this mystical thing that people think because you talk about something and get paid, that makes you a salesperson. But every single one of you, if I've asked if you've shared about your kids' sports team on your Facebook page, or your favorite Starbucks drink, or your favorite leggings, or your favorite store you shop at, or your favorite movie you saw, you share that and you don't get paid. But you're sharing something that you're excited or passionate about or really enjoy or like. That's exactly what we do, but the difference is our company gives us money for referring it, and I love that. So step 3 is to help you get some team members on board. So immediately think of 3 people you know that could come on board. We've been doing these calls all day today, every day, and I love it. And we've had new team members joining every call. And at that call, they're inviting people they know to get on another call to hear more about how awesome this is and our business is growing. You can do the same thing. We're going to have all these calls recorded so you can pick and choose the calls that you want to share and simply just say to your friends, hey, who do you know that could listen to this that would benefit and get excited about it? So you say you have someone jump on board on your team. They do the same thing that you did. They join for $99. They're going to start gathering their customers. Well, here's what's pretty cool when you start building a team. Some of you know people better than you. Some of you know people more motivated than you, have more time than you, have more contacts than you, maybe have just more of anything that could make them super successful in this business. Well, when they go out and start basically building their customer base, you also get a percentage of that. And this is where people stop and they go, whoa, is this like one of those pyramid things? Like this is where you get your friends in and they get their friends and you make money and it's like a pyramid. First of all, that comes from a place of ignorance because pyramids are illegal. Like a pyramid scheme is illegal. So when someone says that to me, I know they're really not that, I don't even like to say the word educated, but they're really not that educated about what that means. Because if you look up a scheme, that's not legitimate. Our company is a legitimate business model, and we get paid for basically helping people promote products. So just like I have friends that have Budweiser distributorship, they basically own that distributorship like we own our It Works distributorship. They find distributors that go want to get Budweiser products or wines or beverages in restaurants. They then get a percentage of those Bud products sold in every single restaurant across the country. Now, you wouldn't look at your friend if they opened up a Budweiser distributorship, or I have a friend that has a Little Debbie distributorship as well. You wouldn't go, well, that's like a pyramid. If I started selling for Little Debbie underneath you, that would be silly to say. This is called the way corporate companies build. And so everybody can get a piece of that pie. Everybody can generate income. It is called capitalism. And it's capitalism at its finest because our owners want to help people live an above-average lifestyle in this business model. So if you don't understand network marketing, it's the most phenomenal business model out there. It's created more millionaires than any other industry, literally next to sports. You know, musicians have become millionaires off music, earning residual income and selling albums. So guess what? We have the ability, and some of us have done that, and been able to earn $1 million in this business by basically finding people who want to take products like we do, like having our own health food store at our fingertips, and finding other people that want to do the exact same thing. And we keep doing it, and we keep doing it, and we keep sharing it because we love it. So that's literally step 3, to help you build a business team. You can have as many people as you want, and guess what? They can also start to think about people that they know as well. Some of you are really great managing and training and motivating people, like lots of teachers do well with us, coaches, people really into helping and nurturing people. Because, number one, it takes patience to work with people. And if you're laughing right now because you work in retail or some type of people field, you know what I'm talking about. But we, work with all different types of people and personalities. So, step 1, you join. Step 2, we help you start getting your customers going. Step 3, we start to help you build a team. Once you have 3 and we start working with them to help duplicate, giving their people, you can reach a really pinnacle promotion called Ruby, which is about $500 additional income in our company. Now, that's pretty substantial because if I asked you all right now if you could close your eyes and picture $500 being deposited into your bank next month on the 15th for just finding 3 people, and then those people finding a few people, and everybody going out and gathering their customers and getting their 4, customers in immediately, you might be pretty excited about this. And then each month, as those teams and those customers start to grow and expand and develop, then guess what? That income can grow. And you'll want to look at one of our income disclosure charts to see how the average incomes work and how quickly you could get to the amount of money that you're looking for in this company. And right now I'm telling you why someone is working with you that's so excited about this is because our company just released some bonuses called a Go and a Go Fast. So if you are kind of above average and ready to hit the fast track, you can double almost in some cases what you could make here. But there's bonuses that are starting at $10,000 additional to you, income added on, and there's some up to $15,000. If you're brand new, you have every shot in the world. You could earn those additionally on top of the income that you're making. So you can look at our average income chart. You could look at the time frame it takes people to get there. You can look at the amount of money people are making. So we're not bringing you into this saying you can make a lot of money. Well, what's a lot of money? You know, a lot of money to someone that doesn't have any could be $2,000 a month. They might be in hog heaven making $2,000. You know, a lot of money. I know Kyler was telling me about a prospect he was talking to that said, look, I don't even want to look at this unless I can make $250,000 a year. And he said, you betcha. And what's great is Kyler's been able to do that beyond and do it in a handful of years, where most people might have to work, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years to get to a way upper echelon position. And so you can build through these promotions and through these positions and levels in our company as quickly as you want to go that you're willing to work. So does this take work? Absolutely. It's the simplest thing in the world to do is open up our mouth and talk and share. So don't overcomplicate it. And I think sometimes people do because there is such tremendous money available. Our company pays out such an incredible amount of commissions to us. And you know what? I would rather be the person that's in control of my income, meaning I don't want a glass ceiling. I don't want someone to tell me this is what we can afford to pay you, because here's the reality, folks. You go into your job every day basically in fear that if you don't do what you're supposed to do, that you'll get fired. Okay? But really the truth is you pretty much do just enough to kind of maintain yourself there. Nobody's really reaching above and beyond. There might be a handful of you that are the overachievers and really working hard for that next promotion, so you're really superseding. But can we all agree that pretty much the majority of people are just kind of cruising? They're just doing what they have to do to get by, but they're not really working to get ahead. And here's the reality. The company is paying you just enough that you won't quit. They don't want to pay you any more than they have to. My husband, one of his best friends, was telling him that he made this, multi-million-dollar sale for the company, like tremendous amounts, like $12 million in sales he did for the company. And they rewarded him at the end of the year, guess what? With a $50 restaurant card, an Applebee's gift card. Like, that's insulting. If you do that amount of sales in our company, I promise you're going to be a very happy camper if you have that amount of sales run through your organization. And you can talk to myself personally about that, or Kyler Trinikoff personally, or any of the presidential ambassadors, because they've been able to do that, and that's pretty exciting. So here's what I want you to know. It's simple. We have steps that duplicate. If you're really, really focused on earning a large amount of income quickly, we can't guarantee how hard you're going to work, so there is no guarantee here. But that truly is what makes this exciting, because we're not limiting your worth. I signed up literally to make a couple thousand a month was what I was hoping, and it's gone way beyond my wildest dreams. So get with who invited you on the phone. Let them walk you through how to get started. Let them walk you through setting you up in business. And we look forward to having you as part of this family. So thanks, everyone. Take care. God bless. Have an awesome night.